Sweeties, how are you doing? Welcome tonight, Cimnanya on I Sim, and thank you all so much for all the love and support. Hope you all are doing great. So today we'll be talking something very important, and it's about a video that I came across about a man trying to, he was saying, why is it that the left or the liberals that they are always upset and pissed off, when his opinion is different from his. And I am saying that the truth is that we must not have the same opinion as human beings, but when you also have your opinion, and it is more like no opinion. I don't think we are also supposed to have an opinion. And the fact that people are in his comment section, trying to praise him and make him feel like he has really something reasonable or something good to talk about, it's really kind of weird. And the fact that pop-colored people are really very weird, sincerely speaking. When you see them, talk about some certain things, or you see clearly that someone is making a mistake, or someone is not even in a good line, or it's just on a bad lane, and you are out there trying to support them and say that it's because they are evil. Like, are you really being serious? And their nature is to not like to hear. And when they are questioned, they scream and holler. Are you really talking to us? See, I don't like people cutting corner, because this man was actually trying to cut corner. If you want to talk to us, come out straight directly and talk to us. Then we'll answer you. Let's get into this video.
Here's a legitimate question I would really like an answer to. But why does the left or the liberals get so fucking upset and pissed off when my opinion is different from yours? Is it because you're conditioned or trained, so to speak, to get pissed off? I don't understand. I really do not get it at all. If a conservative hears a different opinion from them, we just sort of shrug it off and go on about our business. But the people on the left, they lose their fucking minds. I want to know why. Why is it you get so fucking mad? Please explain this bullshit to me. When my opinion is different from yours.
Are you serious? Are you serious? You know damn well nobody gives a shit about your opinion. You know that. Because opinions are like assholes, everybody has one. But you know damn well why we're concerned. Ain't nobody mad that you have your damn opinion. We don't give a shit. What we do give a fuck about is the actions that you take behind that opinion. It's the threats of civil wars and violence for us. You know damn well what it is. Nobody cares that you have a difference of opinion. I don't give a shit. It's when you decide to make threats of violence behind those opinions that it becomes a fucking problem. Actions speaking louder than words. You don't like trans people. Okay, that's your opinion. Nobody cares. Nobody gives a shit. But it's when you start saying things like, if a trans person comes in the bathroom with my kid, I'm a blah, 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 blah. That is a threat of violence. That is no longer an opinion. That's a threat of violence. Do you see any leftists doing that? If a MAGA person comes in the bathroom with my kid, I'm a blah, 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 blah. Ain't nobody doing that. Ain't nobody doing that. Only one side is doing that. The people who think like you. It is your rugged individualism and your always belief that your pew-pew is more powerful than the next pew-pew. That is the problem. Nobody cares what the fuck you think. Never have, never will. It's when y'all take those thoughts past that. When you start using the threats of violence, that's when the problem happens. When you start denying what is factually fucking correct while you're sitting here in front of it, that's when the problem is. And no, leftists don't get pissed off because you have a fucking opinion. It's when you sit here and use your fucking feelings and your misinterpretations of shit and your misunderstandings of shit and decide that, if you come near me and my family, I'm a blah, 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 blah. That's when the problem comes in. See, this is where the idea of intellectual conversations fails. You think somebody gives a shit about your fucking opinion about something. No, we don't. It's when you take those opinions, put them in a camera screen, and then follow them up with, and there's going to be a second civil war if so-and-so and blah, 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 that it becomes a problem. I'm as far left as you can possibly get without actually being one of those motherfucking full-on socialists. I don't give a fuck about your damn opinion. I don't even need to know about your fucking opinion because until somebody tagged me in your video. But now you want to play stupid, so let's go ahead and get it all the way the fuck out. You people are selfish. Conservatives are very, very selfish. Very selfish. It's all about the I rather than the we. So your opinions are always going to be from your fucking standpoint, your fucking feelings, your misunderstandings of facts. It's when you take your ass and you put yourself in front of one of these screens and then you say your unfactual, feeling-based fucking opinion, which is then followed up by, and come to my house in the second we don't call the 911, that it becomes a fucking problem. And you know this. You know this. That's when you start getting shit like, hey man, fuck you, man. You ain't gonna do shit. That's when you start getting that. Nobody cares about your bearded, backwards hat wearing ass. They don't. They don't. There's not a leftist one around here right now going, oh my God, I wonder what he thinks. It's when you take those fucking opinions and you threaten marginalized communities, you threaten women's rights, you threaten black people, that it becomes a fucking problem. And to accompany those fucking feelings-based opinions that you have, you also like to lie. BLM burned down all of Oxnard. Minneapolis, Minnesota no longer exists because of BLM. That's a lie. It's what I feel. It's a fucking lie. Get it? Is it clear to you? Do you need my glasses? That's what it is. Nobody cares. You have an opinion. Who the fuck gives a shit? It's your need to say those things out loud. Follow them up with violent threats and threats of civil wars because you feel a motherfucking way. That you start to get people going, hey man, what the fuck? Nobody's pissed off because you have a fucking opinion. I'm pretty sure you have a favorite sports team. It's probably different than my favorite sports team. But real different than my favorite sports team because I don't have one. You can root for your favorite sports team. I'm not going to give a fuck. I don't. But it's when you start threatening motherfuckers that don't support your fucking favorite sports team that it becomes a goddamn problem. Is that clear enough for you? Did you understand at that time? Your self-importance is a problem. And it becomes a problem for the collective when you decide to take that self-importance, put it on a screen, and then threaten some sort of violent interaction because you feel a fucking way. Which leftist is the one calling for trans banning in bathrooms? Which one's doing that? Who that? Who that? Who that? Who that? Which leftist is it that is out here banning books because they feel funny about a certain thing? Who that? Who that? Who that? Nobody cares about your fucking opinion. It's when you turn those fucked up ass opinions into fucking shit that my family and someone else's family has to deal with that it becomes a problem. You're not that fucking important. I used a whole bunch of big words. You're going to be using a dictionary for the rest of the week trying to figure out half the shit I just said. But let me break it all the way down to molecules for you. Your opinion does not matter to us. It's the actions that you decide to say you're going to do behind those opinions that then becomes a fucking problem. Clear enough for you?
It better be clear enough for him. The fact that they always have opinion, that is just one thing. They always have something to say. They have an opinion. There is something they want to talk about all the time. And to think that it is like everybody don't get it why they think like that. I mean, seriously, no difference between having an opinion or acting against other people. And it's kind of so damn weird that they always come out and they have something to say or talk about black people and all that. I really don't care. I don't care about conservative rhetoric because all the time that is what we see, like, both palm colored and the cones that also choose to be like, and it's just really crazy and kind of weird how people like, how they just want to be in other people's, they want to be in other people's space. They want to be in your discussion. They want to like, they always look for a way to find themselves into your conversation or your discussion, or they just want to be relevant when they know that they are not relevant and all that. And I really don't care about the MAGA and all that. I don't care about them. I don't care about their backward mindset because I feel like they have a very backward mindset because I don't see how, like, you see somebody looking young or looking like, and you think they have something to offer and all that. When they speak, you just like, you start running away. You just want to fly away because they don't have anything to talk about. They don't have any good thing to say. They are not smart enough. They are not like, they are not even striking good conversations and all that. And that really sucks. So I am really tired of seeing them all the time talking about just indirectly trying to talk to people, talking about lefties and all that, and knowing full well that they want to talk to us indirectly. Like, I don't like cutting corner. When I want to talk to people, you come out and you say it and you stand on it. You don't have to look for a way to like, cut corners and all that. Come out and speak on what you want to talk about and all that. And they try to derive their position from them. I don't know, but like, it's kind of crazy. Just guys, let people be and stop acting like a coward, There's only cowards that do things like this. But when you are not one, why are you acting like one? That's all I have to say. Let me know what you all think in the comment section. I'll see you all in my next video. Bye for now.